Gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is the deal, Raiders and Raiderettes? You know what it is. It's on that fabulous, wonderful, outstanding ass Tuesday. How y'all feeling, man? I hope all is well with each and every one of y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the people that are here for the first time. What I need you to do, and this is some real shit. I need you to, what I need you to do. What the fuck I told you to do when you knew here? What the fuck what I tell you to do? That's right. Subscribe to the channel and hit that motherfucking thumbs up. You on point. You on point. I ain't gotta tell you shit. Hey, welcome. You're always welcome. I know I've been gone for a minute, but as you can tell by the voice, man, I'm trying to get over this cold. A lot of coughing took my shit away, but I'm bouncing back, y'all. I'm bouncing back. We'll be all right. We got the draft next week, y'all. Can y'all imagine that shit? Think about it. Next week is the motherfucking draft. How long have we been carrying on and on and on and on about the motherfucking draft? Who we should take? 1,001 mock drafts. A mock draft on Monday. A mock draft in the shower. A mock draft while you taking a shit. And a mock draft while you getting your dick sucked. Boy, I tell you, there's a mock draft every motherfucking where you look. Around every corner. On every website. On every content creator's channel, there's a motherfucking mock draft. So you know what I did? To the members of the channel, I gave you a 3-round mock draft. It's dropping today. Y'all want check it out. I think it's the bombest ass 3 rounds anybody has ever done. If they say otherwise, tell them I said fuck them and feed them fish. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. My people was out there for real. Let's get into this shit. Let's start this motherfucking show the right way. You feel me? We got Egotarian. Where the fuck you been, bruh? I feel like you've been cheating. You know what I mean? Like, what? You've been fucking with somebody else's channel? It's like that? Wow. But you here now, though, right? You here now, right? All right. I forgive you. Shout out to Egotarian 207 in the building, man. My guy. Hey, if y'all have not done such, there's a channel that's on YouTube, and I suggest, fuck that, I ain't gonna suggest, I'm telling you, go check out their motherfucking channel. They bounce around good ideas, theories, and news and facts, and I enjoy it. When I'm at work, this is what I listen to when nobody else is on. These guys speak the shit, and they speak real shit from what they believe. You know what I mean? But I like the back and forth banter that they have on this channel. To me, this is one of the best channels out there, man, at night that I be listening to. And I'm gonna shout them out right now. It's Elmo and Big Bird. Do the draft. No, I'm fucking with y'all. The channel is the Death Star Report. When my guy Dustin and them, hey, they put it down. This is one of my favorites that I like listening to. I like where they come with their ideas. You know what I mean? They all don't agree, but I like the backing that they give their opinions. You know what I mean? And I understand where they're coming from with it. And some I agree with and others I don't. But all in all, this is a bomb-ass channel. I need you guys to go subscribe to them. Hit the like on them, man. Hey, they get down with the get down, and there's some good content out there on Raiders, man. So support the nation. Like I said, there's only one nation. It's one nation. You guys are free to go like any platform that's out there that you are entertained and you learn shit from and you get a different perspective. Go do that shit. It doesn't matter if motherfuckers get along. It doesn't matter if motherfuckers is buying each other ice cream and slapping them on the ass. That don't matter. What matters about you? What do you like? Anybody to question what you like and to say anything about what you like, who are they? Who are they? Don't nobody say nothing about them, you know what I mean, taking dick on Sundays in the back of the church. We don't say that shit. That's sacrilegious. So why are they questioning who you like to listen to, where you like to get your Raider content from? So go out there and support any Raider content creator out there. I give a fuck what their name is. If they got content you like, rock with them. But just remember, that's not the only content out there. Do your due diligence, surf the net, surf the web, and find you as many Raider content creators that you find, hey, I like this channel. They talk some real shit. Go support this shit. Because the way I look at it is, it's us versus all 31 other teams. It's the nation versus 31 other fan bases. So it's up to us to keep us on top. We have to keep each other on top. And I would even go as far as saying, if you don't like the channel, still subscribe to the shit. You ain't got to listen to the shit, but let these other motherfucking teams know you fucking with the right one. Because we built for this shit. We will outdo any motherfucking fan base on Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Pluto, your motherfucking anus. Because we in that bitch like a motherfucking enemy. Can't nobody fuck with the nation, man. We are unlike no other. You know what I mean? What does Gremlin say? We're often imitated, but never motherfucking duplicated. Believe that shit. There's only one silver and black. So I suggest everybody, let's get these channels going. Let's get these numbers up. It don't matter if you like them or not. They're still spitting motherfucking Raider content. Let's control the YouTube universe. Why not? Ain't nobody doing it better than us. We got so many angles that we come at you with Raider content. Some of it ain't even like what I do. Some of this shit ain't even fucking football related. But the way I make it football related is I make it for the nation. That's why it's Raider content. That's why it's related to Raider information, news, silver and black, just win, baby. Commitment to excellence. The Tuck rule did happen. All that shit. I get tired of seeing motherfuckers arguing off of petty shit. Petty shit, and I'm talking to everybody. Fuck that petty shit. We got bigger fish to fry. We trying to get some shit accomplished with this team. Some shit that we ain't seen in a long time. Like, as long as, like, hairy vagina. We ain't seen hairy vaginas in a long time. Everybody getting Brazilian wax. You know, when was the last time you got a good afro? Or a good motherfucking finger wave? Or a good, you know, the Kurt Cobain cut. Let me quit. That's bad, huh? But hey, you know what I mean? It's been that long. So fuck the big. If you don't like a motherfucker, don't say shit to him. Don't drop no fucking videos. Don't say shit. Fuck him. If you don't like the motherfucker, let it go. If it's not worth salvaging, let it go. Y'all motherfuckers be bickering. It's like a dude and a woman in a relationship. It's like the bitch always want the last word. And the only way to counter that is don't say shit. She gonna run out of, she ain't gonna have no more comebacks because there's nothing for you to say to her to come back on. Y'all gotta learn this game, man. If you don't like the motherfucker, that's fine. You're not supposed to like everybody. There's motherfuckers I don't like. I don't like. But they not gonna stop me from what I'm doing. So that's just my word of wisdom today, y'all. We could be unified without walking hand in hand. Let's just put it like that. We can be unified without walking hand in hand. I ain't gotta walk hand in hand and say, I love you, brother, knowing I hate that motherfucker's guts. Just don't fuck with him. I ain't gotta put smut on his name. I ain't gotta down the motherfucker. We know what a motherfucker done said or did to you. It ain't the whole world's business on what the fuck that motherfucker said and did to you. That's between you motherfuckers. When you cross paths, you get down the way you know how to get down. You know what I mean? I sat back these last few days and I just look at shit. I be in the cut watching everything. And I shake my motherfucking head sometimes like, is this what the nation is? Everything that we talk about bad about these other fucking fan bases, it's like, that's the same shit we fucking doing. Same shit you what we fucking doing is the same shit that we be criticizing other motherfuckers for doing. And it comes to a point where it kind of make you not even want to do this shit. I'm not gonna say you, I'm gonna say me. Kind of make me not want to do this shit no more, to be honest with you. All the bickering, it's like fucking high school. Fuck high school. I never went to class any motherfucking way. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, is this what we are now? Is this what we are? Holding grudges against motherfuckers that is irrelevant to what the fuck, the air we breathe and the concrete we walk on? Ah, man, this shit kind of make you like, what the fuck is the use? I do a live and motherfuckers get in the chat and they bickering, they arguing, they not listening to what the fuck I'm saying. And that's anybody else. They're not in your chat listening to what you saying and they're throwing ideas back and forth. They too busy arguing on some petty shit. A motherfucker didn't try to take you out, nigga. They didn't see you out on the bricks and try to, oh, that's that motherfucker right there, get off on you. Motherfucker didn't fuck your bitch and he was your best friend. Motherfucker didn't, you told him, hey, just sit up here in the house, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, I'll be right back, and you trusted him, you come back and your house is empty, your paper is gone. We arguing, motherfuckers is arguing and getting into it over shit that's not even a motherfucking worth in the world. That's what we are now. That's what the nation is. A nation divided. And it's like we always pick and choose and find different things to divide us. Whether it's the Derek Carr dilemma or the Josh McDaniels. And we always find something to divide us. When the fuck are we gonna find something to unite us? Let's ask that question. We always finding the right situation to divide us. When are we gonna find the right shit to unite us? And who's gonna be the first motherfucker to make that step? What's gonna unite us? And you could be united and not know this motherfucker. How you think this? Look at the country. How we have democracy. We vote on shit. Everybody that puts a vote in for president, I don't know them motherfuckers, but they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. You love your country, so you want the best for it. I don't have to know you to be able to go out there and try to support my country and make sure that this motherfucker is on point. And being not great again, being great, period. That's where the fuck we keep going on. We too busy trying to make shit how it used to be. Let's make the shit what it needs to be now. Fuck making shit great again. Make the shit great, period. How about that? How about we make the nation great, period? And I can do that without liking this motherfucker. I can do it without knowing that motherfucker. I mean, shit, come on, bruh. This is where the fuck we at. This is what my show we at. This is where the fuck we at. And the shit just gets fucking irritating. It's like a fucking mosquito that you can't fucking hit. It's just, would you fucking stop? Stop. You don't gotta like a motherfucker. But everybody doing this back and forth bullshit. Oh, yeah, you said this. And this you said that. Who gives a fuck what, if that motherfucker ain't looked you in your eye and told you that shit, fuck that shit. It don't mean shit. Niggas keyboarding and I mean, I know it's a new age and day with the motherfucking technology and YouTube and Twitter and all that other shit. But man, and this motherfucking shit right here, I've never in my life had to deal with no shit like this. Motherfuckers I know that I fuck with that's in my circle, if they got an issue with a motherfucker, we gonna square them up. If it comes to that point. If you can't talk about it and just be like, well, you know what, look, let's just agree to disagree. I ain't gotta fuck with you, you ain't gotta fuck with me. I ain't gonna put no smut on your name. You don't put no smut on mine. We just go our separate ways. You know what I mean? If I see you in public, I'm not gonna disrespect you in front of your family and your kids. I'm not gonna say no foul ass shit. I'm just gonna keep it moving. But motherfuckers on some, boy, I tell you, this day and age is a whole different beast. Too much estrogen in the air, if you ask me. All right. So let me continue going through the chat. I just want to vent for a little minute. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Raiderzilla, man. Hey, thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. For real, for real. Robert Pena, what is the deal, man? Good morning to you as well. Dark, what is the deal, man? Salute. JB on the good foot, man. My guy, thank you for being here. Jorge C is in the building, and the building's packed. Milka Beezy, what's the deal? Man, thank you for being here, man. For real. See, my voice is gonna be gone by the time this motherfucking show over. Eugene Powell, what's the business, man? For real. Salute to you. The good stuff. What is the deal, my guy? Top of the morning to you. Wild Turkey is in the building, man. Sup with you, man? For real, for real. We got Dark in the building. Willie Wayne in the building. Yeah, I like that shit. Chris Ariola, good morning, man. Tops to you. For real. I'm struggling with the voice department, y'all. Don't trip. Frankie Sanchez, what is the deal, man? Good morning. Holly, how you doing, Holly? Good morning. Good morning, dear. Oh, Gabby's birthday was yesterday? Happy birthday, Gabby. I hope you're hearing. NorCal, what's the deal? Raider Kush in the building. D-Menace, my guy. What is up? Dirty Low. Who else? I think that might be about it. Hold on. Yeah, that might. Hold on. I gotta keep saying, hold on. Hold on to my love. Shout out to Invo. Alpocalypse. What is the deal, man? Cops. Let me say. Curtis Williams. I heard you, Curtis. Yeah, brother. Real. P. Steve. Hold on real quick. Yes, sir. My guy P. Steve in the building. What's the deal, my dude? Curtis in the building. Holly, Dark, the Raider Room. What is the deal, man? Tops. Thank you for being here. Michael Guerrero in the building. Tops to you. Let me see who else. I'm checking on everybody now. Don't trip. I got you. All right, that's about it. All right, so as you guys know, we are waiting on the draft in next week, not in about a week, a little bit less than a week, or a little bit more than a week, 2 days. We don't give a fuck. We just want the draft to get here. We want to witness what Ziegler got up his sleeve. And I'm hoping it's a good game plan. I'm hoping it's whatever it is that we need to get this team better. I hope that's who the fuck we draft. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Hey, there's only one nation. You already know. I ain't got to go through the spiel. Y'all already know. I just want to drink. Let's go. Damn, let me take this hat off because I'm sweating. I am sweating like a motherfucker, boy. That's what happens when you have beer for breakfast.
No, not the bald head.
Yeah, the bald head.
You bitch, you.
All right, we good. That shit was sliding down a motherfucker's temple. I was like, oh shit, I've been shot. Yeah, man, but it's a lot of shit that we're looking at. There's rumors floating about the Raiders might be, well, they say the main team interested in moving up, not to 3, y'all, but to 2. But see, you got to start reading between the lines here. If the Raiders are indeed interested in moving to number 2 instead of 3, that is telling me 2 things. One, what is one? One is the Texans are not looking for a quarterback that high. They're not sold on a quarterback. What you kind of figure. Their new head coach is a defensive-minded guy. You know what I mean? Coming over from the Niners. So you knew defense would be in his sight. Now, with Houston, if that's the case, we're just going by ifs. If it is the case that Houston does plan on looking into moving back, how far back will they be willing to move? If they don't care, then I guess they say that there's plenty of fish in the sea. So they're not really focused on one player. They're probably, their board is probably looking like there's a lot of even players out there, like this guy and this guy we would consider damn near even. The same with these two and these, you know what I mean? If they don't care how far back they move. Now, if they do trade back and they're putting stipulations as far as we're not willing to move back no further than 12 or 13, you know what I mean? That if they come up with a number of where they won't go past, then that lets me know there's a player in the top 12 or 13, if that's how far back they go, that they feel the bottom of the top 13 is somebody that they still can use. You know what I mean? But they can also dictate what falls to them by who they decide to trade the number 2 pick to, by knowing what that team is moving up that to 2 to grab. So what that's telling me is Houston is not into CJ Stroud. They're not in. You know what? I think there was only one quarter. Now shit starting to make sense. Now I'm understanding. Because now I'm looking at Bryce will be going number 1 overall, right? What came out was that Bryce canceled the rest of his meetings. So to me, that's telling me Carolina is saying, we're going to take you. So the Alabama quarterback will be number 1 gone. Now I'm understanding why Houston is willing to trade their pick, because Bryce was also the quarterback that they had their eyes on. That's what I'm thinking. I think Bryce was the only quarterback that Houston had their eyes set on. But now knowing that Carolina is going to take him, fuck it, we're going to trade back. Let's just trade back and just grab defense, and you know what I mean? And it makes sense. Because like I said, the rumor came out that Bryce went ahead and canceled the rest of his meetings. And they said that kind of spoke volumes, saying that Carolina's going to take him. And why talk to anybody else? And when that came out, now you got Houston going behind them like, well, fuck it. If Bryce is going to Carolina, fuck it, ain't no other quarterback we like. Let's just trade back and get more picks. We got a lot of work to do. We got to build this defense and the the Miko Ryans in his image. So we need as many picks as we can, which they got picks already from the Deshaun Watson trade. But hey, you can't. Hey, greatness is greedy. To be great, you got to get as many as you can and hit on them. So now okay. Now this shit makes motherfucking sense. And if they keep mentioning the Raiders as the number one team to want to move up to 2, then that tells me the Raiders got their eyes on, which we pretty much know, CJ Stroud. So that's our target. But what is it going to take for the Raiders to move up from 7 to 2? That's the question. Are you willing to overpay? And I don't think Ziegler is in that mind frame of overpaying, because when it came down to the Davante Adams trade, he was refusing to give up 2 number 1 picks. So instead of giving you a pick this year and next year, number 1 overall, I'll give you the 1 and the 2 this year, and boom, we done with the compensation. Let's keep it moving. Which now this year we got all 12 picks because we didn't get rid of the first pick in the Davante Adams trade from last year. Smart move. I know there's a lot of people out there concerned with Josh Jacobs and him not signing his tender. Who cares? I'm gonna keep it like that. Who cares? That motherfucker ain't the first motherfucker to not sign his franchise tag, and he won't be the last. Okay, that's their business. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sitting here. I ain't gonna lose sleep over that shit. Matter of fact, I'm about to take another sip. Shout out to y'all, man. But so what? He didn't sign his motherfucking franchise tag. Is he the only one that didn't sign this shit this year? Oh, wait a minute. Lamar Jackson didn't sign this shit either, huh? Oh, Lamar Jackson. Man, these are business moves. Motherfuckers have to keep whatever leverage they have to move the needle in the direction that they're trying to go. The only thing that would be concerning with me if Josh Jacobs said, you know what, I want to be traded. Let me get to this now. Let's get to this. Now, for the people that shit on McDaniels, like I said, I just can go by the numbers and shit and the shit I observe. Answer me this. How many players right now in the NFL have came out and requested a trade? I'm gonna wait. Tell me the players, plural, that have came out this offseason and requested a trade. What, Budda Baker, one of them? Who else? Who else asked for a trade? Was there anybody else that like say, hey, I'm good. I don't want to be here. Trade me. Can I see some names of some players? Because I don't know everybody who has said it. I know 2 players, Baker, and then who was the other player? Because every time a motherfucker asks for a trade, we always throwing us out there as, oh, let's go get him. Oh, Devin White. So Tampa Bay and Arizona, right? 2 teams with players that ask for trades. Are there any other players that's asking for trades? I'm not sure. I'm just asking. I don't think Lamar Jackson asked for a trade because he's keep telling Baltimore to go after certain players to help. It'll help them with their negotiating. But Lamar Jackson ain't going nowhere. You don't go out there and recruit OBJ and then OBJ signs and then you say, I'm going OBJ. Why would you do that to OBJ? He had nothing to do with you and the team. So Lamar Jackson whether Lamar Jackson be back under a new contract or the franchise tag, I don't know. But I guarantee you, he'll be back. You don't shit on a friend like that. So Devin White and Budda Baker so far is the only 2 I know of, right? All right. So since we got a couple of players that's asking for trades, have you guys ever took a time out like I know every time like these names come out, they'll be like, "Ooh, the Raiders need to go get them." I know a lot of fans say that shit. You know what I mean? Is it logical? No, it's not logical. Where the money gonna come from? What we gonna trade to get them? Why will we give up our draft? We are not giving up draft assets unless it's a sure bona fide out the park. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. They value draft picks too much. especially to rebuild this defense. They're sticking with their guns. They're betting on themselves to be able to select the right player than to trade for the right player. Low salary, but you can still get a good production out of it because those young guys are trying to get to the next bag. The same next bag that a lot of these guys asking for trades already possess. You know what I mean? Oh, Hopkins too, the wide receiver. That's another one. So, has it ever occurred to you guys? Have you ever like sat there and thought about like how bad Josh McDaniels is that no player on our team has asked for a trade? Zero. That's how bad McDaniels is. He's so bad that no player has asked for a trade. Not even Josh Jacobs. And he's under the non-exclusive franchise tag, so he can go talk to other teams. They're going to have to compensate 2 first-round picks. But you know what that's telling me? That's telling me the teams in the NFL don't value Josh Jacobs as being 2 first-round draft picks worthy. So if he's not 2 first-round picks worthy, what do you think Josh Jacobs' value is? I'm just curious. What does the market say? Because Jacobs hasn't talked to nobody. And I'm pretty sure you don't have to sign a deal with them and get 2 first-round picks. They can just go back and say, hey, just go tell your team we're interested in trading for you. Okay. Hey, Ziegler, they said they're willing to trade for me and redo my contract. And this is what they're willing to give you. Get on the phone and talk to them. But Josh Jacobs never spoke one word of asking to be traded. Devontae Adams have not been asked, or he has not said he wants to be traded after losing his best friend, Derek motherfucking Carr. He's still around. And the uncertainty around the quarterback position still exists, but yet this guy still dons the number 17 in the silver and black. Go figure. After being 1 year in the system, you don't think Adams has enough clout to demand a trade and get it? Come on now. Come on, y'all. Hey, I know y'all motherfuckers are smart out there. I mean, I know I'm not the only one that didn't graduate, but shit, I did not graduate dumb. I can only go by the information that's out there. My opinion about Josh McDaniels means nothing. Who the fuck am I? It's just my opinion. I'm just sharing it with you guys. Like, we so busy hating on the motherfucker. There's nothing to tell me, no stats out there to show me that Josh McDaniels is a horrible coach. He's not a leader of men. But yet men who have been coached by him previously are returning to where he is currently at to play for him again. Not a leader of men, huh? But yet they're following him. And what does a leader of men do? He leads. Where are he leading the old guys to? He lead them back to where the fuck he is now. That's the evidence I can look at. I can't, you know what I mean? I don't know what this motherfucker's saying behind closed doors in the locker room. I don't know if he say some old fucked up ass shit about motherfuckers' lips being big as tires and bitches shouldn't be. I said bitches. Did I say that shit? My bad. Hoes shouldn't be referees and shit in the NFL. And you know what I mean? Just show me the evidence of. If you're going to hate a motherfucker, show me why you hate a motherfucker. Don't hate a motherfucker just because you heard this other motherfucker over here say he hate him. That's what the fuck I'm hearing. Oh, I hate Josh McDaniels ain't shit. Why? Because ESPN said that shit? Or the motherfuckers on the other channel said that shit? So you're going to fall in line with them with no evidence. You're going to take their opinion as fact. Only fools do that shit. Fools base facts. I mean, opinion. I'm fucking it up. Fools base facts from opinions, while wise men base opinions from facts. Let that sink in. You don't take another man's opinion and make it your fact. You don't do that shit. Plain and simple. So where's the hate coming from? What? Because I mean, you hear the chatter. You're going with the majority rule syndrome. Well, since everybody else saying fuck them, hey, fuck them. You know what I mean? Give me the evidence. It's just like this. It's like being out in the streets, right? If a motherfucker say and claim that a motherfucker is a snitch, you better present paperwork showing that motherfucker is a snitch. Because if you can't come up with the paperwork and you making this motherfucking statement, you are going to take the blunt of the motherfucking fist, ridicule, whatever you want to call it, for you being that mother. It's like what a Karens do. You know what a Karen is? The make something out of nothing, like an issue, and there's never been an issue. You can't motherfucker call a motherfucker a snitch and you ain't got no paperwork showing that shit. The fuck? Nigga, if you gonna call a motherfucker a snitch, bring the motherfucking paperwork. If you gonna say a motherfucker's a clown, dumbass coach, bring the motherfucking paperwork. Show me the motherfucking paperwork that this motherfucker is what you say he is. And if you ain't got the paperwork, then we gonna get on your motherfucking helmet as the clown, shithead, dumbass. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I don't know McDaniels. Fuck what he's. If you listen to what he say, he's telling you. He told you what the game plan was, but you ridicule him. Or he don't know what he's doing. Why would you give Derek Carr an extension and turn around and release him? Do you know why? They're protecting their investment. This is what you do in the real world, you guys. In case you don't fucking know this shit, you give Carr an extension at a good rate. Now, say, for instance, this past season, Carr took us to the AFC Championship. You have a contract in place that's paying him good money, but not money for an AFC or maybe a Super Bowl appearance. That kind of money. But if he fails and he does not succeed, we have a back door in the contract to get us out of it so we don't eat the cost. So that tells me they're smart enough to say, if you succeed, the contract is good for you. If you don't succeed, there's a loophole to get us out of it. They're protecting their ass. That's what an organization needs to do. How many motherfuckers you know got extensions and did not show up the first year they started getting that money? I'll wait. How many motherfuckers did not produce to the equivalent of what they were getting paid on the extension that they received? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I mean? Jeopardy. Time is running out. Nobody can say that shit. Because there's been a lot of times a motherfucker got an extension and diss a motherfucking peer on everything. On everything. Motherfuckers get extensions all the time and diss a motherfucking peer. We'll be like, what? We gave you the money. Why are you not producing? Bro, I'm good. And you can't get that motherfucking guaranteed money back. So what motherfuckers start doing? Let's build these contracts that both suits both of us, the player and the franchise. How do we do that? We'll give them a good contract that's good for us because it's not overpaying him. And it's set up for, if he does succeed, we just continue along the ways of the contract. Carr would have got his money. You remember, if Carr would have stayed on the team, he would have got $40 million guaranteed. Well, do you think $40 million now? Look, what did Jalen Hurts get? Does $40 million sound bad now? If he would have took the team to the Super Bowl, Carr that is, like Jalen Hurts did his team, do you think $40 million would have been a good ass fucking deal? Like, damn, we gave him 40 and not have to give him 50. Jalen Hurts got 50 in an extension. And he took his team to the Super Bowl. What if Carr would have did that? Took the team to the Super Bowl. We wouldn't even have to give him no more money. You was going to automatically jump up to $40 million this season. Just keep you on the roster. But he did not do that. He did not get us there. And we all said this before the season. We talked about it. We said anything less than the AFC Championship, AFC Championship appearance, we didn't say you had to win it. Just get us there. Because we were going by off of last year. And that's where I think a lot of us, including myself, we went wrong. We're comparing apples to oranges. How can we compare a first-year offense to a fourth-year offense that made the playoffs? Is that right? Is that right? I'm just asking. Would you compare a rookie quarterback to a fourth-year quarterback in the NFL? Would you say, oh, there has never been a rookie to take their team to the Super Bowl? But I done seen, look, for instance, how long has Jalen Hurts been in the league? What, 3-4 years? Super Bowl, right? How long was Mahomes in the league? About what, 3-4 years? Super Bowl? But you're willing to compare. You're trying to say that a rookie failed going up against a fourth-year starting veteran? No shit. So why are we looking at the offense or the team? Not the offense, the team, period. A first-year team in a first-year system, comparing it to last year's team that was in the fourth year of the same system, but we're saying, oh, they failed. They didn't even get back to the playoffs. It's not the same fucking team. Not the same fucking system. Not the same GM. Not the same coach, coordinators, assistant GM. None of that shit was the same. But y'all trying to hold the same standard to a rookie, to a 4-year fucking veteran. That's fucking retarded. That's fucking retarded. Y'all motherfuckers so full of standards. You set the motherfucking storyline to fit your narrative. You're right about, you know what I mean, not being good and, you know what I mean, against the team. Hey, under Bisaccia, made it to the playoff. Bisaccia didn't coach shit. He said it himself. He had an interview. They asked him, how are you going to run the team? He said, I'm going to let the defensive coordinator coach the defense and the offensive coordinator coach the offense, and I'm going to just sit back and watch. And we'll have meetings, and I'll ask them how things are going. That's what the fuck he said. But y'all saying, oh, he the next John Madden. No, the fuck he ain't. Yeah, he might be a motivator, but there's all kind of different motivations in life. Your kids, money, your parents. Come on, there's all kind of motivation. I don't give a fuck what motivation you got as a grown-ass man, just as long as it is motivation. Duh. Come on. We're so stuck on stupid. Oh, he's a great motivator. I don't fuck. Everybody got different motivation. Everybody got different motivation. Success is a motivation. To not fail is a motivation. You a grown-ass man and you need another man to motivate you. Something fucking is wrong with you. If you can't motivate yourself, I wouldn't even want you on this motherfucking team. I don't need a motherfucking grown-ass man to look to another grown-ass man to motherfucking motivate him. What the fuck? What the fuck? What your kids gonna think looking at your dumb ass? My dad, he can't get motivated unless another grown-ass man motivate him. So how the fuck he gonna motivate me? Man, y'all motherfuckers, man, I tell you. On some real shit. You need a grown-ass man to motivate you. And you grown. I can tell if you was in Pop Warner or in high school, you in adolescent stage. This is your guidance stage. A lot of these kids might not have fathers in the home, so they turn to another adult male who can give them structure, constructive criticism, teach them how to work within a group, a team. to be focused and shut out the interference. They need that because they don't have that at home. But to be a grown-ass motherfucking man fresh out of college, you need motivation by another grown-ass man who already did time in college? Come on, bruh. That shit don't sound sus to you? Society's becoming that soft where you need motivation from a man? You should already have your motivation. I know what my motivation is. My love, my passion, and my loyalty. That's the three things in me can't nobody fuck with. And I got homeboys that'll tell you. I got love, passion. Like the Raiders, I love the Raiders. I got passion for the Raiders, and I'm loyal to them. And motherfuckers might say, oh, you know how sometimes you hear the saying, oh, you're loyal to a default. There is no default in loyalty. If I'm loyal to a motherfucker who doesn't deserve it, that's not my fault. That's their fault for not taking my loyalty and cherishing it. Like, you're not going to find a lot of motherfuckers like this. That's what you do. It's just like when you coming out the store and a motherfucker, oh, I ain't nothing. Do you got $1? And you give them $1, right? And all they're going to do is use the $1 to go buy drugs, right? Was your intentions to give them the $1 to go buy drugs? No, your intention was to give him $1 to go eat. What he did with the $1 is on him. I did God's work. I already did God's work. I gave you the $1 thinking you was hungry, but what you do with it that's your decision. Free will. That's your decision. That's why I said, man, you guys got to start analyzing this shit. I don't think, and I'm not like on the Josh McDaniels bandwagon. I'm just looking at the numbers, the stats, what he did with the offense this year, right? Then I'm looking at the actions of other players who previously played for him. You know what I mean? We say that nobody wants to come to the Raiders. Nobody want to play for Josh McDaniels. Nobody want to play for the Patriot way. This is not the Patriot way. You know how I know that was a lie too? Because of what Garoppolo said. Garoppolo came out of his mouth when he first came here and they asked him, how is it to get back in Josh McDaniels' system and blah, blah, blah. He said, well, I know it doesn't evolve and it ain't the same when I was there in New England. It ain't the same when it was in New England. Do you think Bill Belichick told McDaniels while he was in New England, change the offense, it ain't working? It didn't change until Josh McDaniels came to the Raiders. Josh McDaniels changed it to the way he wants it, not the way Bill Belichick wants it. Bill Belichick's way is the Patriot way, not McDaniels, because the offense changed from New England to the Raiders. And Garoppolo said that shit. You know they had him looking at film already. Well, you know when we was in New England together, it ain't the same like that no more. This is how we changed it. And he said it. I know I'm going to have to relearn it because I know it ain't the same offense as what I'm used to when I was there. I mean, damn, these motherfuckers are giving you the motherfucking answers, but we acting like these motherfuckers lying. Like, oh, they must have gave him a drug and make him say some shit that we didn't want to hear, but we heard it. Come on, man. Come on. Break this shit down. Later, go, my dude, man. Tops to you. Tops to you. Oh, shit. Gabby, happy birthday to you yesterday. Happy birthday to you before today. Happy birthday, dear Gabby. Happy birthday on the day after the day before the day it was your birthday. Good to see you back home, girl, for real. That's my rendition of the new happy birthday song done by yours truly, Lunatic Raider. You know what I mean? The vocals ain't there. The I'm hoarse. Hey, it'll be back though. It'll be back. Sam Tanker. See, Tanker, like you said, actually, think about it. And I'm not knocking Crosby, but that wasn't Crosby's best year last year either. Crosby did better before the extension. But see, the lines are kind of blurred in this, and I'm gonna tell you why. The lines are kind of blurred because we got to try to decipher: did the bag make you lazy, or did learning the offense and defense set you back to restart, like a reset? You know what I mean? To learn what you're going through again. So I'm not going to judge last year, but we could look at Carr the same way as, well, was it the bag that slowed you down? Or was it the fact the new offense, you just couldn't get a grasp of it? And I didn't see, there was games on the sideline. Just go watch the interaction between McDaniels and Carr, and you can see McDaniels are trying to explain to him. Like, I see one, I forgot who it was against on the sideline. The news people went to it, and McDaniels is going through the play, showing Carr on paper, the printouts, and Carr just said, he said something, and then turned his head, and then McDaniels just shaking his head, going through page to page, trying to find out what the fuck this dude is talking about. Because Josh McDaniels knows what his offense is supposed to look like. Who is Carr to try to tell McDaniels what McDaniels' offense is supposed to look like? And I just seen frustration on McDaniels, like shaking his head, going through the paper, like, what the fuck is he talking about? And couldn't find, and because Carr said da 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 da, and then he turned his head into the front and he started focusing on something else. And McDaniels just there shaking his head like, I'm gonna find that game. I'm gonna show y'all. So you gotta be observant to what the fuck is going on rather than in the game, outside of the game, because it tells you a lot. Just like I seen a couple of plays where not McDaniels, but Davante Adams were supposed to get the ball, and motherfucking Waller interfered, and he wasn't supposed to be interfering in that play. Cause I didn't see times, and like I remember one argument, I forgot what game it was. Maybe it was against was it Tennessee? In the back of the end zone, I know Carr was going to Davante Adams, and Waller comes from the left and tried to get it, because when that happened, Davante Adams was pissed the fuck off. He wasn't pissed because he didn't get the pass. It looked like he was pissed because Waller got involved in the play and the ball was not coming to him, because Davante was setting his feet up inside of the end zone and trying to make the catch. And here comes Waller putting his hands on it, incomplete pass. And I seen it happen twice between Waller and Davante Adams. Then, of course, we seen the infamous Renfro running into Davante. Oh my God, man. Davante had his dude beat. Davante was about to put on that gear and be wide open. Bruh. I tell you, man, this shit be pissing me off sometimes. Who the fuck is hitting a nigga up? At 710? Oh, who area code is that? Hold on. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, we gotta pay attention to everything. Stop taking other people's opinion as fact. Oh, who the fuck I know in Southern Cal? Oh, somebody. Hey, sometimes my partner be giving my number to women. I'll be like, bruh, I'll be having some bad experiences, boy. Oh. But yeah, man, that's what I just say. We just gotta pay more attention to detail, because a lot of the answers are there. We just overlooking them and just taking what we want to be our answer and then riding with it. And we need to do better than that because there's a lot of shit that we see in between that's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like when I went back and re-listened to Jacoby Myers when he came on his interview, he said he was excited to get back with Josh McDaniels because he knew Joshua McDaniels was gonna make him a better player by being hard on him, by coaching him hard. And I'm like, okay, that kind of makes me feel that I don't think the locker room was divided for the pro Bisaccia and the anti Bisaccia. I think it was divided by players who want to be coached to be great and others that just want to take it easy. Because notice the players that we got rid of. The players that we got rid of and let go were all players that wanted to take it easy. Come on, we know. We seen when we were in what was the show? Hard Knocks. Abrams playing around, having fun. You know what I mean? Just because a new coach come in don't mean Abram was gonna stop being Abram. Abram gone. They said the same thing about motherfucking who's the defensive tackle that we had that went to Hankins, we traded to Dallas. I heard he was taking practices off. He gone. So shit's starting to add up like, wait a minute. And we know that they want to run this motherfucking shit like boot camp. That's when you get the best motherfuckers, is when you can push them to, I told y'all this before, to push you to that limit where you start questioning yourself if I can go any further. But someone like that pushes you, not motivates you, pushes you. Because there ain't no motivation in calling you, come on, you piece of shit. You can't do it, huh? You little sissy. That's not motivation. That's pushing, making you, they want to see what your character is. You want to prove them wrong? Strong. Motherfucker, push they like, get through that barrier. That barrier where you always used to come and stop at because you felt like that was it. You couldn't do more. But then a motherfucking in boot camp tell you and push you to get past that, and then you find out something about yourself like, oh shit, I can go past that. That's, man, come on, bro. That's the kind of players these motherfuckers is gonna get. Watch this. When the draft happens, we're gonna all be live simultaneously on draft night, y'all. So tune in. NWA going live with this shit. This is gonna be dope to get everybody's reaction and opinion. That's why we're so diverse with it. Don't hate the diversity. The diversity is the best thing we could ever do with this content shit, because we want different perspectives. You might see something that I didn't see, like, oh, you right. That's what we need. It's brainstorming. Everybody got to come up with their own ideology, their own being, their own beliefs, and what they see. Tell us, because look, it's like this little trick I said. Like this cup, right? Let me take this cup out real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. And this was the dopest ass analogy that a motherfucker said that I'm like, oh, you fucking right. You fucking right. Here, all this time I've been looking at shit wrong. Okay, like I'll pull out my let me use the my LED light remote. So when I hold this remote up, right, and I ask you guys, what do you see on this one remote? What do you see? And you guys are gonna say, oh, I see buttons, the on and off, different settings. I'm like, correct. But do you know what I see on the same remote? We see two different things, but it's the same remote. That's life. You know, that's life. That shit summed it up so perfect. You see what I see, the remote, but I see what you don't with this, and you see what I don't. That's life. That's why you must pay attention to what people say, because you're going to see what I don't, and then I and tell them what I see that they don't. That's how that shit works. I thought that was perfect. Like, man, that shit right there, hey, speaks volumes. Volume. So simple. Simplicity at its finest. Just a simple ass, what you see and I see is different. But it's the same fucking, it's a remote though. It's an LED remote. But we see it different. Doesn't mean what I see is wrong and what you see is wrong. It just means it's different than what each other sees on the same shit. So just because you like the Raiders and I like the Raiders, what I see is different than what you see. So explain to me, because I can't see what you're seeing. Explain it to me. You know what I mean? That's the real shit. Shit. Yeah. Hey, the red zone is, I think that's the key thing. You know what I mean? Between him and Garoppolo. See, a lot of people, we're sitting here trying to compare who's better. Is Derek Carr better than Jimmy Garoppolo? But I think we're looking, that's another, we're looking at it from the wrong angle. I don't think it's about comparing Carr to Garoppolo. It's about comparing Carr in this offense to Garoppolo in this offense. You feel me? That's where I think the difference is. And then red zone is really is the Achilles heel because, like I said, we averaged 23 points a game last season. How many touchdowns did we miss out on in the red zone that we could have and should have had? About one a game? Because, I mean, it seemed like every game in the red zone, we settled for 3. Every game, at least one time. We don't get a touchdown, we settle for 3. So we're leaving 4 points out there. Every touchdown that we settle for 3 points instead of a touchdown, 4 points, boom. Another 4, boom. For a team that averaged 23 points a game, do you know how many points per game we could have averaged if we would have just had a better percentage in the red zone? At least 30. At least 30 a game. That's hands down. You can't tell me we didn't leave at least a touchdown out there on that field every game. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a breakdown. I'm gonna go at all the games that we lost by less than a touchdown. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at the times that we fucked up in the red zone and settled for field goals for every game. And I'm gonna show you how many points we left and how much we scored in that game and how much we left out there on the field. And then y'all gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all this. My belief is this: this team is not gonna win 6-7 games. Just to be fair with it, because of the addition of a new quarterback, receiver, tight ends on offense, and then a bunch of young guys on defense. But I still believe that this team will be between 9 and 10 wins, and that's just being, you know what I mean, being fair. Because look at last year. Last year's supposed to be this horrible ass season. We reverted back to 6 wins. We got a coach that don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yet we still got the number 1 rusher. We got the number 1 receiver with touchdowns, the 10th ranked offensive line, the number 12 offense, 23 points a game. The team that led league in scoring was the Kansas City Chiefs at 29. So that says we were only 6 points behind them for the lead of scoring in the league this year. 6. You mean to tell me we didn't leave a touchdown out there? I bet I bet you I'll show you we did. The only 2 games that was horrible. Saints game, horrible. And then the last game of the season didn't fucking matter because we got look, if we were that bad as a team, why did it take week 16 to eliminate the Raiders from the playoff? Y'all forgot that, huh? It took week 16 before we got eliminated by who? The 49ers. And what happened with that game? We took them to overtime. What? With Stidham The first time he played all season, come in the game and lit their ass up with 35 points? What? For a coach that ain't shit and can't lead men? What? Oh, that's kind of odd, don't you think? So the way I look at this team is like, if we're so bad, then why did every team look at the teams that we went up against this year, y'all, or last year? First week against Kansas City. Kansas City won the Super Bowl, right? Took overtime. San Francisco, NFC Championship, right? Overtime. Buffalo Bills, right? Didn't they make the playoffs? They were one of the teams expected to go far. Come on now. We went up against the best that's out there. Some of the best teams out there we were going out there against and gave them hell. Tennessee, playoff team, right? Wasn't they a playoff team? Gave them hell. Gave them hell. Didn't Seattle make the playoffs? We beat them, right? Gave them hell. I'm telling you. But yet, we're just so horrible. We're giving the motherfuckers that's contenders for Super Bowls hell. That's how bad we are. That's how bad we are. Where we're giving them hell. They got to play 4 fucking full quarters to beat us. We looking at it, oh, we're losing. We had the lead. And, yeah, we had the lead and we lost it. Is that something that you learn? Yes. Yes. That's something you learn. You make sure that shit don't happen again. You know what I mean? We even had a 3-game win streak this past season. For as horrible as this team is, without Versace or Gruden, he won 3 games in a row. Go figure. It's just we lost more than we won. But the ones we lost were winnable. We're winnable. Winnable. So, with that being said, y'all, in the great words of Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive. That's all you got. Keep hope alive. Up with hope, down with dope. Come on, everybody. Up with hope, down with dope. Up with hope, down with dope. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. That's all we got to do, y'all. Keep hope alive. There's always going to be hope. Some motherfuckers hope we fail. There's hope. Some hope we win. There's more hope. But no matter what, there's hope. So keep hope alive. That's all I say, y'all. Keep hope alive. Vote Lunatic Raider 2024 presidential campaign. I'll be running underneath the silver and black ticket. So make sure when y'all get out there and you vote, take the light-skinned guy and give me your vote, man. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat or independent. Vote for Lunatic in 2024. We're going to keep hope alive, and we're going to make the motherfucking Super Bowl in Vegas. This year, I don't know this year, but we're going to make it one day. We're going to make it to the Super Bowl when it's in Vegas. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. That's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for rocking with your boy this morning, Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance. It has been Good Morning Raider Nation Live podcast. It is Easy Dick coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, 702. Thank you guys for pulling up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Dirty Eric is in the building. You're a little late, my guy, but hey, thank you for pulling up because slow motion is better than none. Remember that. With that being said, I will be back tomorrow morning, same Raider time, same Raider channel, with the same Raider hope. Keep hope alive, everybody. That's all I ask. Keep hope alive. You know what I mean? If you can 69 yourself, hope you can. I'm Lunatic Raider. You've been watching Raiders Allegiance. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here on Raiders Allegiance. To those that's watching, if you have not done so, please, all I ask for you to do, Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. Hit the notification bell. It's all free. I got to talk low now because I don't want to lose the little bit of voice I have left. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. And y'all that's watching that's here, like I said, here for the first time, you motherfuckers better subscribe to the channel. Quit coming in here freeloading. I don't go to your house and be taking sugar and ketchup and shit like that. You know what I mean? So don't just come in here and taking information, taking game, taking real spill, 100% USDA grade A beef, and stick it in your mouth saying it's gum. It's not gum. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. We're going to keep this motherfucking train going. I'm Lunatic Raider, man. I'm out this bitch. I'm about to go to bed, man, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Make it home to your loved ones. And go support your local neighborhood Raider content creator. I'm out this bitch.